My God. How did it get to this?
The third entry in the Purge franchise is the strongest, and that's partly due to the film finally making peace with what it is. Not a horror series, but an action thriller with a political spin. Like the previous entry, we follow various groups of characters before the night of the Purge, who eventually meet in the middle of the chaos and goings-on. The central character here is a Senator Charlie Rowan, who is running for president of the United States in the film's universe's upcoming election. Her bodyguard is Leo Barnes, the returning vengeful father from the Purge anarchy, who has now dedicated his life to supporting the senator in her effort to put an end to the Purge and the reign of the new founding fathers, the political force in charge in the Purge's universe. With her becoming a threat, the new founding fathers put a hit on the senator during the Purge, leaving her and Barnes to survive the night. Along the way, they meet the supporting cast of other folks trying to make it out of the Purge alive, as well as the resistance featured in the Purge Anarchy's final act. Election Year is by far the most violent and dark entry in the series, if only because its ridiculous violence is wrapped up in politics, racism, sexism, homophobia, and transphobia. Election Year tries to use this violence to hammer home its message about us as a country, but it instead feels as if it has a disturbing fetish for mayhem, and it's hard to take that message seriously when it's mixed in with that. There are also some side performances that straight up chew at the scenery. Like a bad political cartoon, Election Year has some good intentions, and it's commendable that it's even trying to spark critical thought or discussion, but it's just too loud and blunt. This also might not be relevant looking towards the future, but some might find it hard to stomach in the garbage fire of a year that has been 2016. When it is not throwing blood-soaked metaphors, Election Year is a tight, fast, almost post-apocalyptic experience. The stakes seem high, and it truly feels like a world gone absolutely mad. It helps that the lead and supporting cast works well with each other. Every character here fits into place, although they aren't really three-dimensional as much as they are edgy action movie character tropes. But it somehow all gels together nonetheless. Frank Grillo's Leo Barnes is still a likable badass, and relatively unknown actress Betty Gabriel also fills in a strong character as Lainey Rucker. The desire to see these characters survive this nightmare is what ultimately makes this work. And in that way, it is somewhat reminiscent of the first two Mad Max films. Somehow, The Purge became one of the most interesting action film franchises currently ongoing, and Election Year is by far the strongest entry in the series. This is also the entry where its political undertones have become loud overtones, and that would be fine if the rest of the film adjusted its tone to be taken more seriously. But the excitement is real, and so is the danger, and seeing these normal men and women survive through it has never been better. I have a hard time seeing where this series goes on from here. I probably think it will spin out of control, but this entry stands on its own as a solid action movie.